What is up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Dr. Hamid's Tech. So over here we have the Galaxy S21 Ultra, the latest and greatest from Samsung this year. And over here on the side here we have the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, arguably the greatest in 2020. So today what we're going to do is a full comparison test between the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra and the Galaxy S21 Ultra. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing that we have to compare are the boxes, and as you can see here, the S21 is about half the size of the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. In terms of content, definitely this one does have double the content of the S21 Ultra. Over here, you only have a cable, but as you can see, this is what 2020 looks like. You have your charger, you have your cables, you have your earphones that is packed into your box. But over here right now in 2021, you only have your cables. So now let's look at both of these phones, and I gotta say it looks super gorgeous on both of these phones. Note 20 Ultra with that mystic bronze, while over here on the S21 Ultra, phantom silver. So yes, both of them have a very nice finish to it. You have your fingerprints as you would if you don't slap on the skin or a case on it, because it's all made out of glass. On the S21 Ultra, you have your Gorilla Glass Victus on the front and on the back, so a nice sandwich over here. Whereas on the Note 20 Ultra, you only have it on the front. So when it comes to durability, I think the S21 Ultra over here takes the point. So right now I'm going to give you about 5 to 10 seconds to admire the back over here. It looks really gorgeous, and I gotta say Samsung has done a really good job in terms of the finish and the colors over here on both of these phones. On the S21 Ultra, it's a bit heavier compared to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, and that's because over here you have a 5000 mAh battery compared to the 4500 here on the Note 20 Ultra. On the bottom, you have your USB-C for fast charging, you have your stereo speakers, and also here you're going to see you have an S Pen for the Galaxy Note 20 series. On the Galaxy S21, you have an S Pen support, so you don't have to worry, you can get a separate case for it. As you can see there, it works really well. Maybe not as fast compared to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, but then again, you still have an S Pen support. Note 20 Ultra does come with a micro SD expansion slot. I can't say the same for the S21 Ultra, so a point I would give to the Note 20 Ultra. So now let's look at the camera modules on the back, and as you can see here, very huge on both of these phones. If you put the Note 20 Ultra side by side with the S21 Ultra, it does look really small. When it was first launched last year, it looked really big. And over here you can see, I do feel that the design over here does suit the S21 Ultra. It's embedded all the way to the sides, the corners over here. So it does give you a more cyborg feel, more futuristic feel compared to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, which to be honest doesn't look very bad at all. You have your 4 cameras here, you have your 3 cameras here. The S21 Ultra does come with your 108 megapixel sensor, 2 10 megapixel telephoto camera, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. Going on to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, you also have your 108 megapixel sensor, you have your 12 megapixel telephoto, and also your 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. So in terms of cameras, they are both very similar. They do have that same 108 megapixel sensor. And going on to the camera bump on the side, so as you can see on both of these phones, very massive indeed. Over here, Note 20 Ultra is bulging out, same with the S21 Ultra. So you gotta slap on a case on it to protect your phones and protect your cameras. But what I did notice that over here, you can see on the S21 Ultra, you have a nice metal kind of aluminium feel to it. Well, over here on the Note 20 Ultra, it's made out of glass. So if you do drop this one actually offers you more protection. So another point that goes to the Galaxy S21 Ultra. But over here, it's a glass, so it's a bit more susceptible to fractures. So be careful with the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Now going to the front display, on the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, you have 6.9 inches, while on the S21 Ultra, 6.8 inches of display. Over here on the Note 20 Ultra, it's a bit more of a boxy design. You have your color on the top over here with that 10 megapixel dual pixel autofocus camera. Going on to the Galaxy S21 Ultra, it's a bit more curved on the sides, and you also have your color on the top over here. 40 megapixel autofocus camera. So yes, another upgrade on the S21 Ultra. Going on to the sides, you can see that both phones, they do have a curved display. But what I can say is that the S21 Ultra is much more comfortable. When you slap on a case on it, you barely even feel the curve. Over here on the Note 20 Ultra, it's a bit more aggressive, so you still feel the curve even with a case on. So now we're going to do a display test between both of these phones. They do come with a 2x dynamic AMOLED screen with 120Hz. So now we are going to do a display comparison between both of these phones, both of them having that 2x dynamic AMOLED screen, 120Hz display and up to Quad HD+. But over here on the S21 Ultra, you can use the 120Hz with Quad HD, while over here you're stuck at HD+. They do have an adaptive refresh rate as well. So in the first photo, let's click them up and see. And what I gotta say is that the S21 Ultra is looking a bit warmer compared to the Note 20 Ultra. Go to the next photo. In terms of details, both of them are very similar. Next photo, again, details, colors are really excellent. Do let me know in the comments down below. The Note 20 Ultra does come with a matte screen protector, and because I bought this secondhand, so yeah, it is what it is, but it doesn't have a blue filter. So in terms of color, they are going to be about the same as the originals. So right now we're going to do a speaker test between both of these phones. They do have stereo speakers. So the first one, Note 20 Ultra. S21 Ultra. To be honest, they both sound very similar to me, both very loud, bass and everything is really good. In terms of software, the S21 Ultra right off the box does come with One UI 3.1, whereas over here on the Note 20 Ultra, it just recently received the One UI 3.0 update. You will of course get the 3.1 very soon. So One UI 3.0 does bring a lot of changes and improvements to your Samsung devices. There are some stuff that I actually do like, especially with the double tap to wake feature, which is something that I always wanted on Samsung devices. One UI 3.1 also does bring some significant upgrades, especially in the camera department. If you guys want to know a little bit more about these updates, do leave a comment down below and I will do a full video about what to expect in the One UI 3.1 update, which will be coming to most of your Samsung devices up until the S10 series coming very soon. So now let's test out the face and fingerprint unlock on both of these phones. Samsung did say that on the S21 Ultra it's using the 2nd gen ultrasonic fingerprint scanner. So let's see if it's faster. Alright. Gotta make sure you gotta hit the spot. To be honest, it's about the same speed for me. I do feel that over here you have a wider view, but it's not a real significant difference. So over here the points are shared. Next up, we're going to go for the face unlock. Show to my face. You have a bit more animation on the Galaxy S21 Ultra. So on the S21 Ultra, you have your Exynos 2100, whereas over here on the Note 20 Ultra, it's rocking that Exynos 990. I will do a performance test between both of these phones, so yes, do click that like and smash that subscribe button for that future video. Also, both of these phones, they do have your IP rating, your wireless charging, your reverse wireless charging, stereo speakers, Samsung DeX, Samsung Pay, all this other stuff. Both of them, they do have it. So yes, I will be doing a performance test and a camera comparison video as well. So do click that like and smash that subscribe button down below. So yes, do follow me on my socials as well on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also here on YouTube at Dr. Hamastech. So that is it. This is Dr. Hamastech. Stay safe, take care, and wash those hands.